there isn't an extreme... Did I just run someone over? Oh, heck.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Hey guys, what is up? Simply Canadian here, and welcome back to another video. So, today, as you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a RoCitizens versus Bloxburg versus RoVille video. So, we're going to be comparing the three games, which are kind of similar, and I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons as to what I think is like pros and cons. So, there's just my opinion. So, we're starting off with the cheapest game, which is RoCitizens, which is 0 Robux to enter and play it. Bloxburg, which is 25 Robux to play it, and then RoVille, which is last, which is 50 Robux to play it. At the time of filming this, RoVille costs 50 Robux, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be free in a few weeks, so yeah, don't get mad at me for saying that. So why don't we start off with some pros? So right now we are in RoCitizens, and first things first, we're going to be talking about the pros. Pros would be work. Now, something that I really like about RoCitizen is that there are different types of jobs. It's not just retail, but you can be a criminal, you can work as a chef, you can be a driver, don't know what that does, law enforcement, police officer, you could be in medicine, or you can be in retail. So it gives you a lot of selections as to what you can do for a job, which is extremely nice. Next thing we're going to talk about is the map. Now, one thing I really like about RoCitizens is, that's right, you got it, the map. I'm going to turn on my graphic quality, try not to like die. So let's just wait for this person to go. Whoop. Okay, yep, if you could just move a little bit more, there we go. Wonderful. What I like about RoCitizens is the map sizes. There is a bunch of things you can do if you enjoy role-playing or you just want to like explore the map in general. We have a food place, I'm pretty sure we have some retail stores right down over there. We have a gas station, a pool, a movie theater, an automobile store, a supermarket, a high school in the distance. We have a club, spaghetti place, library, museum, hospital, police station, everything. We have a bank as well, and like I think it's just really nice. We also have a fitness place. It's a good map size for the amount of people who are allowed to play it, which I believe is 20, which is also another great pro because you can fit 20 people, which means if you want to play with your friends, there is a lot of room for your friends. One thing that I really like about RoCitizens is the cooking feature. The thing that I like about it is that you actually have to have items to cook. So if you want to make things like, I don't know, mac and cheese for an example, you go to cook, then you have to look at a certain recipe on your phone, I believe. What can I cook? Mac and cheese? Yeah, I can. So in order to cook things, you actually have to go to the grocery store and pick up some items to cook. And it's just realistic. I guess a con would be like there's no animation to the cooking, but you can wait for it to slowly cook itself. What I do like about RoCitizens is that you're given a house template to decorate, which if you love decorating, you'll really like that. But I also think it's a con because we're starting off with RoCitizens Cons now. Blueprinted homes are really limiting. I like the ability. I like it when you have the ability to customize your own house and build whatever the heck you want. But then again, if you don't like building, I'm sure you would consider this a pro. You can just go buy a blueprint for a house. More cons. Game Pass. Things that I don't like about this game is that in order for you to change the furniture colors, you need a Game Pass. Custom furniture color Game Pass. This is the only way you can color your furniture. Otherwise, if you want to have different colored furniture, that's too bad for you. You're only given a selected amount of colors / design styles. I don't know if I can get a better example. Like this, you either get this brown or you get this black color. There's nothing else you can do. So in comparison to Bloxburg, I don't want to compare, but I'm going to do it anyways, you are allowed to make your own custom furniture. And I'll put air quotes when I say custom, because you just combine a bunch of furniture to make new furniture, like what people do with the sides of swings to make this storage shelf thing. I'll show a picture here. When you decorate your home, you decorate it through your phone, which is kind of weird. And the colors, customizing the colors, it's like if you don't know which room is which, you're gonna have to walk around changing the color of the room to different colors, because it's like room 3, which room 3 is it? Oh, this room is changing colors when I change colors, so I'm assuming this is room 3. That can get a bit confuzzling, but yeah. Another con, or it could be a pro/con, we'll call this a pro-con, and that would be you can't have your own avatar in game. Right? You can't. You are given a preset avatar, and you can decorate yourself. Sure, you can make yourself all pretty, and you can give yourself different clothes and stuff, but if you want to dress up more, you have to buy catalog access, which is 200 Robux. And I guess this is great if you don't have Robux and you like decorating your own avatar in game, but oh, I was naked for a second, but yeah, that's not for me. But yeah, this is what I have so far for RoCitizens. I guess the number one pro would be that it's free. Not gonna lie, I played this game when I didn't have enough Robux for Bloxburg, because you know, your girl was short of 25 Robux, so yeah, that's my pro and con for RoCitizens. Next up, we're gonna go play some Bloxburg. Alrighty, so we're hopping on into Bloxburg, where I'm going to be discussing the pros and cons. Right off the bat, Bloxburg entry cost is 25 Robux. Gonna be free one day. We don't know when, but one day. And for a game that costs Robux to play it, it's doing pretty good, guys. Like, it's doing pretty good. But we're gonna be talking, I guess the 25 Robux could be a con if you don't have Robux, but we're gonna go with pros and then cons. First things first, building feature in Bloxburg. I should probably say hi. Okay, you have the ability to use whatever decorations you want. Build the own exterior of your home. If you want to make a square house, go ahead. That's not a square. Wait, hold up. I can do this. I know shapes. Bam, you have a square house. You can build whatever you want. You're not limited to just blueprinted homes. You don't have to build a home. You can build a hotel. You can build a ski ranch. I don't know if that's a thing. You can build a barn. You can build a cafe, etc., etc. You know what I'm trying to say. You have no limits to your creativity. You can build whatever the heck you want. Another thing that has to do with build mode is decorations. You can decorate your house with literally anything. Anything. You have so many different options to build, and not only that, but you can also create your own decorations. For an example, what I was saying before with the swings, what people have been doing lately they've been like placing their swings and walls, like bada bam, bada boom. That is also another thing that I enjoy about Bloxburg. You have unlimited colors. Well, it's limited, of course, but like it's a good amount of colors and materials you can use to decorate it and just transform your objects. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying. Alright, what else am I going to talk about? Yes, another pro in Bloxburg would be the fact that you can do top-down camera. So if you guys didn't know this, when you hit your space bar, you can look at your build this way. So when you're placing things really close to one another, for an example plants, you don't want them going through walls, you can always just look down and drag them accordingly, like so. And I think that's just really nice because it allows you to make your build perfect. The thing that I love about Bloxburg is that you get to garden, which is pretty heckin' cool. I'm gonna place down this like planter and let me show you guys what I can do. Yep, I can plant mushrooms. Look, I'm planting something in the air. I'm doing something. There, it's just really tiny. One thing that I really like about Bloxburg is that you have the ability to just not only use the avatar that you use on Roblox, but you can, closet, customize your character. Wow. Yes, you heard me. Look, you can change your outfit in-game. So if you don't have Robux, you probably wouldn't be playing this because it costs 25 Robux, but if you don't have cool outfits, you know, you can always just make your own cool outfit, like Be My Cool Outfits in-game, you know? Which is also great because you have the option. RoCitizens, you don't have that option, but then again, you're paying 25 Robux for this option. Next thing we're gonna talk about is cooking, because everybody loves cooking. Cooking is awesome. You can store your fridge with food, that's great, but you can also cook yourself. You have so many options in cooking, right? You can cook like a lot of stuff. And we're gonna cook something here because I need to show you guys the thing. You cooking has an animation, which is so cool. It just makes the experience a lot more realistic. Sure, it'd be realistic if you went out and like got your own groceries to do this, but still, the animations are really cool. When I first played this game, I was actually like so shook. I was like, what? You flip the hot dogs when you cook them? That is mind-blowing. And more pros. You can level up. Yes, that is right, leveling up. For an example, you can level up your cooking skills to unlock more foods to cook, or you can level up your job skills. Yeah, that's right, skills, jobs. Where's my work skills? Here. You can level up, and as you level up, you begin to earn more in your jobs, which I find honestly amazing. It's kind of like in real life when you get promoted, but this, you promote yourself. You're your own boss. Yeah, that's a great analogy. Yeah, bravo to me. You know what I love about Bloxburg? Oh yeah. What else is a pro? Jobs. What am I saying? We have lots of jobs. 10, 11, 12 jobs in Bloxburg. Let me recount that. 12. We have 12. Okay. So you have a lot of jobs. Oh, this person wants, yes, you can take a screenie. I'll just talk while this person takes a screenshot. Anyways, so you can have 12 jobs. Yeah, sure, some jobs give you more money than others, but that's like real life too, in it. Okay, so what else am I thinking of? I know. No problem, lady, no problem. Another thing that I really love about Bloxburg, which makes it a pro, would be vehicles. You can drive a golf cart, for goodness sakes. Okay, I'm gonna say bye to this person. You can drive a golf cart. The vehicles that you can use are extremely smooth when you're driving them. Like, they're like nice to drive. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't drive vehicles. I mean, see, okay, it might be just me, but in RoCitizens, the vehicles are kind of hard to control. Same with RoVille, but I'll get to that later. But here you can it's just smooth. It's smooth and nice, and you get golf carts. I don't know if you get golf carts in any other games, but golf carts. Alright, and my last point would be map. I know, a lot of people want it to be bigger, but I think for now, it's pretty good. The game fits 12 players, you don't really need that many things to do. There's a whole entire Ferris wheel on the other end, and there's just so much to do. There's a mountain you can go skydiving off of. Diving, parachuting, no, what's it called? Jet gliding? Sky gliding? Is that a word? Don't know. But there's like this whole entire driving parkade area where you can just launch your car off into space. I guess I should talk about cons now, but let's launch ourselves first. Bam. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go onto the Ferris wheel to go talk about the pros and the cons now, because, I mean, yeah. So, I don't know if this is because I'm biased, but I don't really have that many cons, maybe 2. Number 1 con would be the fact that the game is kind of restrictive if you do not have game passes. Now, when I say restrictive, sorry, I'm sitting on my jacket, I'm trying to get it. Anyway, so when I'm talking about restrictive, I mean building-wise. In Bloxburg, in order to build past 1 floor and to have items that go in each other and just have a big plot and basements, you need game passes. And I understand that not everybody has the Robux for that, and it can get quite expensive. So that would be my number 1 con. But still, even without game passes, you can still build beautiful builds, proven by a lot of Bloxburg YouTubers out there who make really nice things. Another con would probably be lag? I'm trying to think, but I can't think of any other cons. I guess lag would be a con because I don't know if you've ever had that one person who loads in an extremely big plot and you drive by it, but then suddenly as you're driving your screen freezes because your computer's trying to process all this data, and it's like, hold up, we're gonna pause for a second so I can figure this out, and your game just freezes and you think it crashes, but then after 10 seconds pass, you're still driving by in your little moped and everything's fine and dandy and it works. I don't know, lag spikes, that's what I'm trying to say. But overall, I think for the price of 25 Robux, Bloxburg is like first place on that list for now, but I'm biased. I'm a Bloxburg YouTuber. Keep that in mind. Alright, so those were my pros and cons in Bloxburg. I hope you guys liked that. And we're gonna go off and check out RoVille now. RoVille. Yeah, for 50 Robux, but it might be free when you're watching this. Who knows? Don't yell at me. Thank you. Alright guys, so we are back in RoVille, and you know, we're gonna talk about this. Hey! Alright, I'm gonna close the chat real fast. Oh, everything's slowly loading in. Oh, that's better. Okay, so pros and cons of RoVille. Having played this game quite a bit, not that much, but enough. I'm gonna be talking about my pros and cons, so just keep in mind these are just my opinions, and I'm kind of biased because I like Bloxburg. Just putting that out there, okay? If you guys are gonna ask me which game is my favorite, I'm for real gonna just say Bloxburg because I can't lie. I like Bloxburg. So first things first, we're going to be talking about the pros. So I just want to put it out there. I really enjoy the roof building feature on this game. The fact that you have so much you can do. Look, you can change the cladding. See? Do you see? You can change it. You can make it really long, and then you can make it really thick. Like, it's just, even though you only have one type of roof, you can do so much with it. You can manipulate it and like make it as tall as you want and as thick as you want. And it just, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, let me just everything as much as it can go. Oh, boop. There we go. It's just nice that you have so much control over the singular roof. You don't need different types of roofs as of now. I know this game is in beta, but as of now, you don't need that many roofs because you can do so much with this roof. You can make it super flat like we saw before. It's the same reason in Bloxburg. I like the fact that you have the ability to build whatever the heck you want. It's just nice to have that custom building feature. You can just do what your heart desires you to do and just build. Another pro would be the fact that you don't need game passes to build up. I think how many floors? 2, 3? 2 floors. 2 floors. You can build up to 2 floors without a game pass, which is awesome. Awesome. You get the experience. You're not limited to just a singular floor, and yeah. Oh, another pro in RoVille would be the amount of customizable things you can do. Now there's a lot of textures, but the thing I'm worried about is the colors. You can literally make it whatever you want. That could be a pro, that could be a con, because I know what I like in Bloxburg when I'm building. I need a set amount of colors so I can just click, 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 and choose my colors. Here, you might have to you have the ability to find the exact shade that you want. Maybe you want this color. Bam. Purple. Then again, if sometimes it'd be nice if you could have an option to already have like preset colors like on your screen instead of having to choose them all, but I like the fact that you can customize it that way. We're gonna go home real fast. A pro would be that it doesn't take you too long to go home actually. Paint this table. I'm gonna paint this table. Oh, a pro! Another pro would be the fact that when you're coloring tables and stuff, you can see it on the side so you know what color it's gonna be. And you can like drag your mouse around and like look at it to see what type of color suits it best. Okay, so we're gonna talk about another pro. I like how realistic the game is. It's nice. It's kind of giving me Simmy vibes. I think I said that in my other video and people got mad at me, but it's my opinion, so haha. So yeah, the vehicles are also quite realistic, but I think this is where we start doing the cons. You can't copy colors, which is, like, you can't copy it and then apply it to this that's not how you color furniture here. So yeah, that's a con. Pro would be you can paint it nice and stuff, but con would be you can't copy colors from furnitures to other furniture. Am I vocalizing my opinion properly? And build mode camera. I don't like how you can only look at it from certain angles. Like, you know, it's like kinda, you can't control your camera that much. Like in Bloxburg you could look down, but there's a lot of scrolling and like moving around to adjust your way of looking at things. But yeah, the build mode camera is just blocked at a weird angle. For me, I think it's weird and I don't quite like it. The vehicles are kind of bumpy and spooky. Like they're scary. They're not safe. I just don't like the way they drive. I don't know how to explain it. It's not smooth like Bloxburg and it's kind of hard to control. But then again, I can't really drive, so I probably shouldn't be talking. But let's talk. And before we start off with the cons, I just want to thank my friend RetroPixelated, who's been playing this game quite often, for giving me a list of his thoughts and opinions. So yeah, yeet. Alright, so con time. The city, it's a pretty good map size, but the fact that you can't really do much in this city is poo. I mean, a lot of these buildings are pretty cool and all, but you can't really go to most of them, and there's no purpose for them to be there other than for them to be there and look pretty. I don't know if that was harsh or not. But anyways, more things to talk about. Jobs. As far as I'm aware, there are 3 jobs at the moment, 4 jobs, and they're kind of basic. And by that I mean there isn't an extreme. Did I just run someone over? Oh heck. Okay. There isn't an extremely large amount of jobs you can get. They're just rather meh. Is that a weird meh? There's just meh, you know? Basic. I know the game's in beta. They're probably gonna add more jobs in the future, but as of now, they're just yeah. Oh, I'm stuck on a line. Oh no, my wheels are just car bad. I'm sorry, the car is bad. The vehicles are just really hard to drive. So yeah. Building wise, there's a lot of selection you can have for now. Since it's in beta, it's pretty good selection of items, but a thing that I dislike is that there are no placement sizes. You can either snap the thing to the grid or you don't snap it to the grid. There are no bigger, medium, or smaller grids, so you place it and yeah. I don't really like that, but it's okay. Something that I don't like is that you can't paint windows or doors. Maybe they'll add those or implement those in the future, but as of now, you can't do that. Whitelisting. In order to whitelist someone on your plot, am I even speaking English? It feels like I'm not. Oh, excuse me. Bless you. I'm blessed myself. Another thing that I don't quite like is that the whitelisting, in order to whitelist someone, you gotta like add them to a list and like type out their whole name, which can be quite annoying. Be nice if it was like in Bloxburg where they gave you a GUI with all your friends' names and you could just invite them and whitelist them, like bada bing, bada boom. But yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video of my opinions, my pros and cons on Bloxburg, RoCitizens, and RoVille. Yeah, final note, I think in terms of ranking them with the most pros and cons, Bloxburg will go first place, RoCitizens second place, and RoVille third. But we can't be too harsh on RoVille because it is in beta, it did just come out a while ago, and there's still plenty of time for encrypted dev, I think that's who made this, to fix the game, make it better, and all that shenanigans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think. If you thought my opinions were terrible and trashy, let me know. That's great and all. Yeah, if you agreed with some things, let me know. That's also great. So yeah, I'm gonna end my video differently now because I realized by saying stay happy and stay healthy, my dude, I'm being insensitive to people who aren't happy or healthy, so they can't stay happy or healthy. So help me think of a new outro if you guys want. Just have a good day. Or I hope your day is well and swell. Oh, maybe that's a good one. I hope your day is well and swell, my dudes. I'll see you guys in another video. Toodles!